It's Lee's Lowdown on lockdown. Yes, Lee's lockdown, lowdown. Will Lee Turner himself?
Ding, ding, ding.
Hello and welcome to Lee's Lockdown Lowdown. I'm still having fun saying that, even though I'm not on the gin. Hope you're having a lovely day, even though it's been raining earlier. But that's lockdown, isn't it? Even when the pubs are open, as I said last time, it's raining again. Now, today, my lowdown is going to be about dating, because I don't know about you, but for us singletons, it's been terrible.
Woo-hoo!
You're not part of this, so shut up.
Yeah, but I'm single.
Hey, girlie! Don't put the sass on to me, woman. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted.
Oh, please,
It's
you love
been
me.
very, very difficult to date during these times of lockdown. You know, even if you get a date, you can't go on it because you can't be 2 meters away from the person. How can you kiss and snog someone when you can't go 2 meters near them? Bloody stupid. Anyway, so, most singletons, I suppose, if you're a singleton, you're still probably single like me. Oh, let's get the violins out. Well, anyway. So, for all you singletons out there, I've got a lovely, lovely book to read to you today. Yes, another lovely, lovely book. If you haven't seen me reading Bar Hunt, get on my other YouTube and watch it. Now, today, I've got a lovely, lovely book to read to you today. It's a Mr. Man, Mrs. book, yes! And it's called Little Miss Shy Goes Online Dating. Because the best way to date in lockdown is online, then you don't infringe social distancing rules. And it's written by Roger Hargreaves himself. And illustrated by him, I think. So, Little Miss Shy Goes Online Dating. Little Miss Shy didn't mind being single. She had grown up used to the length of her leg hair, and she left nothing more than cancelling her plans to stay in with a good book. But there was one thing nagging at her. Her mother. She liked to remind her daily that she was in her 30s and running out of eligible Mr. Men. And eggs. And had she considered Mr. Clever's son, Mr. Lawyer? So little Miss Shy decided it was time to find Mr. Right. But where would she start? Her favourite place, of course, the library. After working her way through the romance section, she concluded that all she needed to do was to go to a ball and wait patiently until a rich, brooding man whisked her off on his horse. Little Miss Shy looked outside. Not many horses around today, she thought. But just then she noted Mr. Quiet, the librarian, looking over at her. Oh, he looks nice, she thought. Maybe I'll go and talk to him. You're totally ruining this, so shut up. But she didn't go over. She was far too shy. And there was also a big sign up saying, "Keep quiet," which she took very seriously.
Dad, would you call me Little Miss Shy?
Will you shut up? I'll call you something if you keep interrupting. If only she was more like her friend, Little Miss Contrary. That's you, Ruby Turner. She didn't know if it was her PhD in physics or her long blonde hair and her orange tan. But little Miss Contrary always attracted the attention of all the men and the worms in single hand.
Yeah, that's not me, Dad.
Will you zip it, Shrimpy? Little Miss Contrary couldn't wait to give her advice. She'd been on all sorts of dates. Speed dates with Mr. Rush, cheap dates with Mr. Mean, expensive dates with Mr. Sugar Daddy. Double dates, group dates, past their sell-by dates. Listen, babes! We need to set you up on a dating profile on Mr. Mender, she said. So in your profile pic, you need to look sophisticated, but fun. Intelligent, but not too intelligent. Aloof, yet available. Effortless, but also very attractive. Try pouting with a coy hand over your mouth. So despite the fact that she hated posing for pictures and felt a crushing pain in her chest, little Miss Shy gave it her best shot. And this really was the best shot. Hashtag no filter. Now, we just need you to condense your personality into a few words, said little Miss Contrary. What do you like? Quiet nights in, whispering, and financial independence, said little Miss Shy. I'll put being spontaneous, karaoke, and having a few drinks brought for me, said little Miss Contrary. Little Mrs. first hit on Mr. Mender match was Mr. Strong. He was a personal trainer with big guns, great abs, and a perfectly square jaw. He suggests they go on a date to the gym and grab a protein shake there. But unfortunately, he got distracted by the mirror on the way, and he never turned up. Oh, I know. Oh. Mr. Clumsy. This is how Ruby sits in the house.
I don't.
Shut up. Mr. Clumsy tried to woo her by sending pictures of himself. Oh, dirty. He described himself as a relaxed kind of guy who liked hanging out around the house.
Actually, Dad, that looks like you.
I know. Handsome groovy.
I know.
She didn't reply. Oh, finally! This guy looks nice, whispered little Miss Shy as she was swiping through her profiles. His name was Mr. S. Mall. His profile pic and his profile said that he was a fun-loving guy of an average height who enjoyed baseball, basketball, and reaching things off the top shelf in the supermarket. Let's meet up, said Mr. S. Small's message. P.S. Don't wear any high heels. Mr. S. Small arrived to pick up little Miss Shy for their date. But after she opened the door and nearly trod on him, she wondered whether she could get a refund on her subscription to Mr. Mender. I don't think it's going to work, she said. You just looked a lot taller in your profile pic. But we're a perfect match, said Mr. S. Small. Little Miss Shy, sorry, that's a different book. No. Little Miss Shy slowly backed away and shut the door. The next day she received an invoice for the chocolates that he'd bought her, the travel costs, and 2 weeks of therapy sessions. Little Miss Contrary had her own ideas of the perfect match for Little Miss Shy. Hun, I found you the future father of your children. He's single. You're single, you know. Oh, he's such a laugh. I don't know why no one snapped him up before. Apart from his commitment phobia and the fact that he lives with his mum. Oh, you're going to love him. And Mr. Funny did seem nice at first. Cheer up, love, he said. They call me Mr. Mentor. But Mr. Funny's relentless jokes were actually a bit wearing. She also couldn't really see herself with anyone who wore washing up gloves in public. Oh, it's no use, said Mrs. Shy, sobbing to herself. I'll never find Mr. Right. Boo!
Alright, calm down.
Shut up. This is called acting. You want to try it sometimes.
I already
And
did.
with that, she ate her nice microwave meal for one, followed by a tub of ice cream for 8.
Just like me then.
Yeah, just like you. No, shut up. Then there was a faint knock at the door. It was Mr. Quiet from the library. He'd actually been out there for 6 hours. But she hadn't heard him because he was knocking quite quietly. Forgive me, but I was riding my horse nearby and I fell off into the lake, said Mr. Quiet. As you can see, I'm soaked through, and my manly chest is glistening in the water. Might I come in and warm myself by your radiator? Little Miss Shy blushed like a beetroot and put the heating on boost. And what do you think happened next? Well, what do you think happened next?
Well, they went upstairs.
Dirty mind. They sat together in perfect silence. Little Miss Shy didn't know if it was something in the air or the ice cream-induced sugar rush, but she found herself asking, will you be my guy, my man? I'd love to, he whispered.
Aww.
And then they went to bed.
Aww, that's so cute.
That's right. He went straight to his bed and she went straight to hers. And from that day on, little Miss Shy was able to let her leg hair grow as long as she liked. And Mr. Quiet was able to play World of Warcraft for 6 days straight, as they conducted their entire relationship from their separate homes.
Aww.
And it was perfect.
Aww.
Oh, was that lovely? Did you like that?
Yeah, I loved
I
it.
liked that. I'm glad. Oh, what a lovely relationship for our lockdown. And that was the lowdown on dating during lockdown from Lee. Yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like that. If you didn't like it, then off.